Underground Sea pass. Tropical Island pass. End step. Uh-oh. Cycling Troll of Khazad-dûm to find a swamp.
Say to
Okay, here's a ponder for John. That gets a thumbs up. Ponder shuffle.
So it's like, oh, it's a invocation. Yeah.
All right, cycling Lorien revealed. Yeah.
Set that triumph closes.
Finding a tundra. Look how neatly arranged Ryan's dice tray is. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I did this every time. That's in the good grade. Yeah.
I could bank
Your turn. I'm looking like, how do I have so many cards? I might secretly zero in on my back.
It's triumphant. I'll try to waste your green.
Wasteland on the trot.
I did make a big risk there, because if you're on land,
Another cycle of Lorien revealed. Every frickin' game now, we have to land cycle, we have to surveil. What happened to Legacy, folks? Whatever happened to just being mana screwed?
Sure. I'm just cheating. just. Is that what I want to do?
Am I guilty by association if I let that happen?
I'll get a time.
Sure.
All right, taking a tundra instead of basic island. The choice was changed.
Brainstorm man.
Now, brainstorm for John.
My God.
Alright.
I'm gonna try it. Yeah, you're playing.
White?
Yeah.
Untap or tap?
Untap. Basic land. Put it in the play. Okay.
Minifer caught the error on the overlay. I didn't even notice that. My bad. Sorry, Ryan. That's funny. That's a first. All right, here's Tarmogoyf.
Expedition map? Attack you for what?
Or sorry, I didn't mean to cancel. I guess I
No,
canceled.
you took it.
I meant to do this. Sorry. I even said in tune, but I meant to do that.
Okay, cycling Troll of Khazad-dûm. Didn't mean to cast in tune. Meant to Khazad-dûm instead.
I'm saying to myself. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, Ryan's name now is Bant Control.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at my draw.
I was like pretty sure, but I don't do it that often, so it is
Grief pitching animate dead. We're going to get a look at the hand here. Leyline binding, swords, brainstorm, Triumph of St. Catherine. Brand new card just came out 2 weeks ago, and Tundra. Swords of Plowshare selected. Leyline binding, folks. Nobody saw that one coming. Entomb. And animate dead on Atraxa. Atraxa will enter. So 3 land types on Ryan's side. Leyline Binding costs 6. With the domain cost. Needs another land. Has another land in hand. But Atraxa is going to get John a bunch of cards here. Grief and Reanimate selected so far. Daze now. Animate Dead. And Polluted Delta.
Yes. Untap. Draw. Search trigger on the stack. Sacrifice it.
Yep. Already playing my life for
Another Grief pitching Animate Dead. Gonna go after a Leyline Binding. Passing the turn. So now Daze can counter this Leyline Binding. Traxa will most likely be able to get a hit in here if Swords isn't drawn.
No. Why? Don't.
I do. It's a.
Ochoa says, I am not a fan of Magic's resource system as a whole anymore. Wow. Wow. Don't tweet that. That could end your career. You have to be very careful what you tweet, folks. That was really something. Explosive post by Ochoa in the chat.
There's no artifacts, right?
There's an enchantment.
Yeah, the moderator's keeping an eye on it.
5.
Anybody else have a hot take? Let it out. Yeah, coming in hot. Up the Beanstalk. Could get dazed. Does John care? Yeah, I think so. So the Beanstalk is countered.
That should be at 19. I fetched once. I don't think he fetched. No, you just
How is that again? I'll attack you for 6.
Yep.
Side owner says New York City pizza is not as good as New York City hot dogs. Oh, dear God. Moderators, let's put Side owner on like a 15-minute timeout. Reanimate. Targeting Grief. We get to see the hand. Leyline Binding goes selected. Cleaning it out. Okay, Side owner has been banned.
I'm excited for you.
I'm gonna pass.
Triumph of St. Catherine off the top. Gets countered, though. Trax is going to keep swinging away. Grief has Menace.
Yeah, but that's been Okay, now feel free to do.
Okay, somebody was coughing in the background. They were booted from the venue. Sign Runner says Force of Phil would win more games if he played better decks. That, I don't know. That too real. Ooh, Supreme Verdict. Beat that, Just Guy John. All right, the creatures die.
Yeah, I know, right? Plus my hand sucks anyway. Yeah, go ahead.
High Star says Dimir Scam is 1,000,000 times better than Blue Red with EI. Wow. Modern Staple Expressive Iteration?
17? It's a funny story how there's no surveillance.
19, I attacked you once. Yeah, I attacked you once.
No, Dom forgot to wait.
From now until the next ban announcement, we're going to have to dedicate about 25% of the show to banning Grief or something. I don't know. It's going to be months of complaining.
Sure. What's that?
Meanwhile, I'm out here jamming. I'm having a good time. I don't know about you.
Pandura.
I'm here to jam.
You.
Yeah.
Put lands coming. I can get it.
You fetch this shit. I don't think you
There it is.
Supreme Verdict cleared the board. John just passing the turn. No creatures for anybody right now.
Yep.
Bowmaster. Brainstorm and response. Seems like a good deal. Yeah, the airing of grievances. Yeah, we should just start having that. Get it out of the way. In like the first 15 minutes of the stream, drop your ban and unban takes, and then we can have a nice time.
The stage was pink.
All right, Bowmaster will hit Ryan. Swords on the Bowmaster.
First.
1/1 Orc Army sticks around. John continues to use Pokemon cards, even though everyone's begging him to stop. Waste the Savannah. Knocks off a type. Shuts off green. Teferi, not bad. Bounce the Orc Army. Wow. Is Ryan going to stabilize at 1 life, folks?
And then I'm going to sacrifice the Urza Saga.
Ryan the Control Mage. Looks like has Force of Negation in hand. Could be stabilizing here. Murktide Regent. Alapisa, thank you for the sub with Prime. 3 months, that's a new badge. Murktide Regent will be an 8/8.
Savannah.
Yep.
I'm gonna activate my wing as well.
Brainstorm for John. Okay, Force of Negation on Brainstorm. Passing the turn.
You may finish.
Now an Entomb. Looks like Ryan's out of cards in hand. Puts an Archon of Cruelty into the graveyard. Then passes the turn.
Yeah. Get it all in this thing. And play.
If Ryan wins this game, that'll be impressive. It looked like it was over for a while. Murktide Regent swinging away for 8 each turn to Ferry on the board. But John finding a reanimation spell could be game winning. Or a Bowmaster.
Oh yeah, that's why I figured it might not be good. Yeah.
Another attack for 8. Teferi ticks up to 4. Basic Forest pass. This is tight. Down to 10 now.
18.
Another Murktide could end the game. I think John has a Force of Will in hand, but it doesn't matter with Teferi on the table. So Ponder. A Source to Plowshares could also protect Ryan. Swords his own Murktide in an emergency. Ponder shuffle. Okay, another Ponder pre-combat. Maybe looking for a game-winning Murktide. Lorraine revealed. Oh man, what's is this another Murktide to win the game? It is another Murktide to win the game. Oh my goodness, I can't believe Ryan won that game. That was impressive. All right, Ryan up a game. Round of applause for Ryan. Well played. A lot of effort went into winning that game one. Looks like John's holding a snuff out. It's interesting. All right, Pluto Delta pass. I think we have Ryan's most recent band control list posted in our Discord server. I'll have to double check that, but I believe it's in there. Go check our Decklist channel. I'm like 95% sure I posted it in there.
Move to discard. Okay. Half
Okay, double fetch for John. Coast is clear. Underground C, Underground C. What do we got?
No time, but 1, 2, 3, 4.
Audrey says, I'm liking Solitude over Triumph for the time being, especially versus Reanimator. Yeah, there's some debate these days about how to build these Beanstalk decks, given that the blue-black tempo decks are now running a Reanimator package, or Reanimator running a blue-black tempo package, depending on how you want to look at it. D2Wako, thank you for the resub with Prime. 9 months. That's a new badge. Legacy Hype. Yep. Yep. The Dorothy Voidwalker on the board for John. Up the Beanstalk for Ryan. Not much complaining, though, recently for Up the Beanstalk. The complaining has completely subsided. I think we're over it now. I think we're okay now. I think it's going to be okay.
Resolve a mind over matter combo.
Up the Beanstalk. Going to join the list of formerly complained about cards like Uro and Murktide, possibly.
This is my turn.
Yeah. There it is.
All right, another Up the Beanstalk.
I'm just gonna draw all of my decks.
Yeah.
I have an Emerald in here.
Okay.
So basically,
Force of Negation. Force of Will to protect Beanstalk pitching Murktide Regent. And a Beanstalk trigger on that.
I have infinite mana, infinite turns, infinite attacks. So I have more defense.
Okay.
Force of Will get exiled with a Void counter on it. That's why it's being placed under the Voidwalker.
I guess protect the Pithy Needle better by wait.
It's somewhat interesting to have Force up with the Voidwalker, but swinging away for now,
That was my.
which makes sense.
Or like have a Besiege You in hand, maybe? Potentially.
Hard casting Grief. Oof, look at this hand. Double Swords, Prismatic Ending, Triumph of St. Catherine, I believe a Leyline Binding, and Force of Will, and I think Ryan gesturing like, go ahead, take whatever you want.
So many basics there.
See if I care.
That's the whole thing. I mean, you
See if I give a damn.
2 4 boards.
Yeah. It's asking a lot, but it's still.
So we're taking went all in because of the.
All right, Leyline Binding is selected. It's gone.
Jokes on me. Yeah. I think it goes here. But I mean, I could have just gotten the Caracas as well to bounce it.
Yeah, Leyline Binding will be exiled with a Void counter on it. Oh my god, the exiled cards are facing different directions. Ugh.
I think that's a good strat because that almost never happens.
No, I believe it, but I figured if I could constrain.
John corrects it and leaves them facing wrong directions. Oh my god.
You definitely could
Yeah.
When you put cards in a pile, please have them facing the same direction, please. We can't deal with this.
The Ghost Quarter on the basic play. Yes, that was at least good.
So double Beanstalk. Leyline Binding was taken so that the double Beanstalk triggers can happen, but Source of Plowshares is available. Only attacking with Grief this time, leaving up Voidwalker. Swords on Grief. Okay. Grief will be exiled. And it will go under the Voidwalker. Now Voidwalker activated, targeting Lorien Revealed. So now Lorien Revealed will be cast by John. Draw 3. Neat.
Right.
Pretty cool play. Now a Brainstorm, another draw 3.
When you can like go for 2 or 3 at a time.
It's too bad.
That is an Entomb. Sorry for the glare. Search the deck. Put something in the graveyard. Four cards in Ryan's hand, I think I heard. Atraxa going into the graveyard. And Reanimate, targeting Atraxa.
Lose the life. What was that? Jesus Christ. I was at 17, I'll go to 10, right?
Okay, so a fetch and response. I think we're going to see Atraxa get swords with the trigger on the stack of its ETB.
Swords Jackson.
John going to try and protect Atraxa with force pitching Brainstorm. All right, a backup copy of Swords to Plowshares will hit Atraxa, and it looks like Atraxa is going to be exiled.
Answer this triggers. It's just tough because we have. Is this okay? The delight.
What happened to the other copy of Swords to Plowshares? Where'd that end up? Wait, what got swords? I thought Atraxa got swords.
I just need to have a
There was only one swords? Oh, did I mistakenly see a second copy of swords? Okay. Maybe I lost track of what happened there. All right, so Swords to Plowshares actually was countered. My mistake. I thought I saw Ryan cast another one, but I guess I was wrong. All right, fair enough. My bad. My bad. I'll have to watch that back later. That moment confused me a bit.
Oh, sorry about that. Take that instead.
Alright, I'm gonna look at I'll keep it. 6 lands.
Well, anyway, Atraxa's ability resolves, and now another Grief getting fired off, pitching Animate Dead. The hand is revealed. Force Triumph, Prismatic Ending.
This is like the person who gets like second.
I think all these cards were known, right?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. Yeah.
Looks like it's Catherine.
St. Catherine is selected.
Reanimate St.
This.
Reanimating St. Catherine now. This is going well for John at the moment.
Play my land this turn.
Mana pass.
First sword hit Grief. Second swords was countered. Yeah. All right, I messed that whole sequence up. My bad. But John takes the game. Ready to go for game 3. Drop pass. He did have 2, but the first one was on Grief. Got it. Okay, Wasteland on the Trop. Lorien Revealed getting cycled.
Make a construct. Untap. Yeah, all dredge loam. 1, 2, This goes to 3. Go to 14.
All right, John will follow up with Voodoo Delta Crack, Cast Ponder.
How can I say it?
Yeah.
Put the words together in my mouth. Air comes through.
It's
Savage. Forms vibrations that get captured by Hunter.
It's brutal. It's brutal.
Okay, I'm not gonna say they're ugly. I don't like them.
Yes, that's there. It's everything's taste,
Nice. Good taste.
I'll get that.
Another wasteland, one line.
Looks like John has a Bowmaster in hand. Could matter here. Cycling Lorien revealed. It's another Tundra. John's gonna fetch. And there's the Bowmaster.
Load them.
Yeah,
How
loam.
many sagas too?
That's the stage.
Okay.
Play this. And pass the turn.
Okay, looks like the Bowmaster is resolved. We have a Mast. Pokemon card pasted into the glare. That's the Orc Army.
This one. What trigger on this guy?
Camera gets bumped. Swinging for 2.
I'll draw.
It's like an end step swords on Bowmaster. It's gone.
I'll attack to pair. Second phase.
I think it was the best one.
That is like a full. Oh, you play that side.
Brainstorm in response to a Bowmaster. Fired off, it looks like, on Ryan's end step.
Thespian stage?
You know about 2 days sounds.
And a Thespian stage.
No Thespian stage.
Oh, then wait there.
Oh no. Sorry, what do you have me on now?
I have you at 11 after this. And I'm at 7.
Okay, York Army will grow into a 2/2 after the ping. Bowmaster number 2 is in there. Containment Priest getting flashed in. It's a good one against these Reanimator decks. Will it get a chance to block?
And I'll blow it, killing
Is it risky to block?
and pass the turn.
Another Bowmaster can kill it.
Okay. Now you can pass that guilt free.
Brainstorm in response to Containment Priest.
Loam, yeah, go to 9.
At this point, I don't even have to.
I know, I'm doing your work for you.
All right, it will successfully block the Bowmaster. It's got 1 damage on it. Does John have a way to finish it off? Doesn't seem like it. Guess the answer is no. Cycling Troll of Khazad-dûm.
Yeah, it's a weird one because it's like the games that
Pitching and Wasteland.
not necessarily what time
I'm making sure I've taken enough. No, I'm making sure I've taken enough.
Land for turn.
Okay, checking life totals. Everything appears to be okay as far as I can tell. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you're aware that the phones on the table are great for keeping track of life totals for us, the viewers, spectators, but not that great for actually keeping track of the life. One little misclick or something can go unnoticed until it's too late. Or you just forget to hit it, whatever. Not the best. But whatever.
Okay. Attack you for 2.
Up the beanstalk. Wow.
Pass slow.
Force pitching Ponder. The Beanstalk is countered. Attacking with Containment Priest. Gonna race this Orc Army. 2/2 Orc Army.
Put Saga into play and pass the turn.
So he was passed away, God bless him. He passed away.
3 cards in John's hand. Teferi. That could be a way to remove the Orc Army if it resolves. Don't see Teferi much these days. Brazen Borrower getting flashed in response. Alright, so that puts Teferi under threat from an attack, potentially. Brazen Borrower does fly. Containment Priest can't be blocked by Brazen Borrower. Attacks. And maybe Teferi dies this turn?
That match was nuts. I want more matches.
Teferi, Narset, they were everywhere in Legacy for a while. Maybe when did that peak? Like maybe 2 years ago, approximately. It's been downhill for those 2 cards ever since, and now at this point, barely see them.
First main phase.
They're not absent completely, but their impact on the format has diminished. That's a Wasteland on John's side. Didn't fire it off. There's a Beanstalk.
Sure. We're gonna untap the moment. It's like a basic land.
Yeah, basic land type. Yeah.
Teferi in the graveyard. Containment Priest, 2 power. Brazen Borrower, 3 power. Brazen Borrower might as well have Shadow for this situation. Ponder.
I'll take 3.
Put you 12 and pass the turn.
Yeah.
Go.
Murktide, that's a good one. Is it going to resolve? Looks like it'll be full size if so. Trigger on the stack? Don't think that works that way. I think the Beanstalk trigger would happen before Murktide's on the field, right? Is that what they're doing right now? I think that was done out of order.
That was just my job.
Needle, name the one ring.
This was here.
Attack for.
Oh, yeah, because I blocked it.
You blocked
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10.
Waste. 11 for you, and I take 4.
You take 4 now.
Okay, Double Tundra get knocked off by Wasteland. Yeah, the Beanstalk triggers on cast, so Murktide would not have been on the battlefield, so Ryan should have drew the card before Petty Theft resolves. Or Petty Theft can even be cast, I should say.
Yeah, but that was because it seems like
So a little bit of a goof there, maybe. I believe that's Xander's Lounge, which is the Grixis land.
Make Maryland.
it was something fire that happened.
I was right.
Maestros land, excuse me.
Combat.
Leyland Binding, trigger the beans. 1 Brazen Borrower down.
What's that?
Murktide comes back. A little bit smaller this time.
No. It's the had it in my hand since the very beginning. I was like,
I don't have anything to use.
no, of course, yeah.
Even if you have it, I can kill you this one.
I know, you can just do it.
I guess it's just a 3/3 Murktide. All right, Brainstorm for John.
In minutes, you just gotta combo off.
Incredibly cheap. One of those hotels where like you used to
I want to combo someone every game. So I'm like,
You're happy, yeah. This thing is so smooth. It's so fun.
it's fun to do.
Yeah, totally.
It's not, the combo, doing the combo is like $50.
Yeah.
You hit there, it's like,
pretty tough. It's
This
pretty
band
aggressive.
control with stall.
I know.
They used to play, but I'm like, you cannot just
Resolving this brainstorm.
one or the other.
Yeah, especially because how many 5-ups? Like, mine never mattered.
You play solitude.
Force of will, solitude. Okay.
Usually it's like you have 6. It's like,
Okay, yeah.
it's even worse because sometimes when you draw so much, you can kill yourself with the Ember control. So you have to prismatic ending your own Beanstalk.
Before you cast your Everball, because otherwise you have no cards in your left. Yeah, or your library, right? But you can like endurance yourself too. At that point.
I only have 1. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's totally good.
Tamer Priest attacks. John down to 7. That's the turn. Murktide playing defense.
That was so much pressure.
It's really bad, yeah. It was like, I brought in an endurance, obviously, here. I know, it doesn't matter.
That game 2 was the best game.
Wired Hyena says, I think I saw Babish is trying to steal your brand, posting a video about bagels with locks. I don't know anything about it, but it sounds like something is going on.
This. Alright, go ahead. Actually, yeah.
There's a lot of copycats out there.
Mox time.
Looks like Leyline Binding ends it.